But as I said earlier, this is not my first rodeo, so here is my suggestion. But I know you're not going to like it. When this rocket takes off, watch the launch. Experience the launch. Do not watch this launch through the back of your cell phone or through the viewfinder of your camera. Put it down. Experience. Feel that power bounce off your chest. And then when you go home, go to your computer and download a picture of that launch. And tell all your friends and neighbors you took that picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Rocket Garden tour. Those in line will be able to listen in. The rest of you that want to travel with me, let's step out into the garden.
And then we will ask the age-old question, can we get along? We're all one species on this one world. And there are 7.4 billion people alive right now. By the time many of you are my age, in 2050, there will be 9 billion. By 2060, very reasonable, there'll be 10 billion people. There's people running around even today who claim the Earth is flat. So, it just shows, if you think the Earth is flat, it just shows you that I, as a science educator, have failed. How can it be flat? People, the reason all the clothes we're wearing, much of the food you're eating, the sunglasses you're wearing, all depend on our ability to do commerce internationally. And that would not be possible without understanding that the Earth is a ball. And most of us now, at this point, cannot tell which side of the street we're standing on without looking at our phones. And that information comes from outer space. Space exploration enriches us in ways that, like no other use of our intellect and treasure, as we call it. So Light TSL-2, let's say, launches before summertime. So here you'll see how the sails come out of this very small rocket get to be quite big. And it's a remarkable thing that if the sails were black, you'd get a certain amount of momentum. But if the sails are shiny, you get twice as much momentum, theoretically. The wrinkles and crinkles degrade the performance a little bit, but we're going to pack it in a 6-unit cubical satellite, a 6-unit CubeSat. So put it on the side of the acronyms, the ESPER ring, put it in space, shoot it off like a jack-in-the-box.
And we were over at that site, and it was way back. I'm talking in the 80s. It was after Challenge.
Northside boosters getting down for RB1 Fenceville.
Translation?
I think it was after Challenger, but before return to flight.
This means a serious navigation error.
You think you're a little bit long downrange?
At these speeds, 3 seconds long means missing the safe landing zone by 3 miles.
Rocket's taller than the Statue of Liberty.
See that IPA, you would charge me like a couple IPA.
You know, you got to give yourselves a round of applause. This is truly a spectacular crowd we have out here today. We're so glad all of you could come, and we're so glad that it's really, with that positive energy, it does look like SpaceX is going to get this Falcon Heavy off the ground today. And yes, what was that? Whoa, I like it. There you go. All right, folks. We will be back in a few. Folks, we're going to count it down from 10 seconds, okay? I want everybody counting. Follow the clock. We're at 23, 22. We'll count it from 10. Yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I see that. That was awesome. That's the only thing I can really say right now.
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I got nothing else.
Oh man. Recapping all the great things that you just saw there.
Heating that occurs when you're moving that quickly through the atmosphere.
And as you can see on your screen, they're
To begin their landing burns. We're hoping that signal comes back shortly.
Oh man, yeah. As Michael mentioned earlier, with the vibrations of the rocket and how it shakes up the cameras that are on the drone ship, sometimes we do lose signal, or shakes up the antennas.
Oh, and we've just gotten confirmation.
We're waiting to hear what happens, and so we're listening in, and we're still waiting to hear. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. You'll know. People are cheering.
Everything that you could want in a test flight, we got here. Now we're just looking for the icing on the cake to find out what happened on the drone show. But all in all, an outstanding test flight for Falcon Heavy.
Wow, what an absolutely momentous occasion. Thank you so much to the range for contributing their expertise to today's launch, the FAA for the licenses to launch and land those boosters, as well as the rest of Falcon Heavy. And thank you to you, the viewers, for joining us for a really, really cool moment here.
And to find out what happened with the Center Core and what's going on with Starman as he makes its journey through space and all of our other launches, you can visit us at SpaceX.com and follow us on social media on LinkedIn and Twitter.
If you would like to join us on exciting projects like these, please visit SpaceX.com/careers. From the entire Grateful team here, thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next time.